Covington's bitter budget battle. Police, fire, and public works jobs on the line. The final vote this week. A slam dunk. Roebling Fest is a hit on the riverfront.
Dang!
Plus, a packed Carnegie Performing Arts Center for Nancy James tribute to Rosemary Clooney. This is the Voice of Covington, Kentucky. From the Licking River to the Kenton Hills. From the Ohio all the way down State Road 16. Put a shirt on, Covington. This is the River City News.
Hello everyone, welcome to the River City News. I'm Michael Monks. 25 city employees are on the line this week. Will firefighters and police officers be sent packing? That's the $4 million question.
Negotiations continue between city administration and the public unions, but the most recent plan on the table has won over one former opponent, at least partially, Mayor Denny Bowman.
Originally, they expected our employees to come up with $10,000, $8,000, $6,000 deductibles plus premiums. That's a hardship for anybody. Now it's in a $1,000 to $2,000 range.
25 public workers face layoffs if a nearly $4 million hole in next year's budget isn't filled. That includes 10 police officers and 10 firefighters.
I think if this plan would have been presented earlier, I think we could have had this settled earlier. I really pray that our police, fire, and ASPE employees will accept this plan.
The major sticking point is still the cost of health care and how much current employees contribute toward the cost. Among the requirements of the most recent plan, forcing public employee spouses off the city plan if those spouses can get health care from their own employer.
The federal government needs to get off of their to control these costs on health care.
The first reading of the ordinance for the new plan will be Tuesday night, followed by a final vote on Wednesday. But even after this agreement, the city of Covington is not out of financial worry. There were more cryptic warnings at today's meeting that perhaps two major employers on River Center Boulevard are looking to jump across the river to Cincinnati. Stay with River City News for the most up-to-the-minute coverage of that story. It was Dunka Steve Day on the riverfront over the weekend. City Commissioners Steve Frank and Steve Casper took a dive in the dunking booth at Roebling Fest. Over 1,000 people flocked to Covington's newest annual festival for a taste of one of our city's destination neighborhoods.
There's a lot of elements of urban revitalization and urban vitality, and promoting the area and making people aware of the businesses through festivals is an important strategy because for a lot of people in Cincinnati and maybe in the suburbs of northern Kentucky or the more rural areas, they wouldn't necessarily think to come here. So this is just a way to bring a lot of people in, hopefully share some of the history and the historic buildings are one of our greatest assets here, as well as the riverfront. So to have people come and celebrate that, hopefully they'll continue to come back, and maybe we'll catch a couple of people who want to invest or want to live here.
The water's cold, let me tell you. I'm not looking forward to this.
Saturday began with Roebling Fest and Paddle Fest and continued with the citywide scavenger hunt called Covington Quest. And then the night ended with a beautiful nighttime fireworks display. If you don't think there are things to do in Covington, you aren't paying attention.
The Bellevue Cleaning Company, proudly serving Northern Kentucky's river cities. Home and commercial cleaning, platinum concierge service, and household management. Call 859-816-5940 today.
The Clooney name has been an important one in the Northern Kentucky area for 6 decades, and Covington's Carnegie Center for the Performing Arts was packed, completely sold out, for local TV veteran and talented songstress Nancy James and her tribute to Rosemary.
I remember watching White Christmas over and over again, doing the sisters, number with my sisters and the big boy, the whole thing. So her songs were really the songbook of my life. And that same songbook, the Great American Songbook, the Gershwin, Porter, Irving Berlin, those songs were what we all, that was all we knew. The Tony Bennett's and the Frank Sinatras, they were the meat of it.
I'm going to give you everything, everything, everything.
contemporary things. She sang things that were written by Paul Simon or Willie Nelson, Carol Bayer Sager, those types of songs. And she nailed them. You know, she just, as I say in my opening line, she was the voice. She gave every lyric the perfect voice. She was the best friend that a song ever had. And you know, I love her style. I love her spirit. That girl next door, the never met a stranger. You know, just she is what she is. She was a great, great person. And to know her personally was to love her, and I did.
Here's Nancy James.
Nancy James and her Rosemary Clooney tribute will be featured in full on the upcoming local chat show Cincinnati. Be sure to check out Cincinnati online and on Facebook. This is the River City News. Check us out on Facebook, and you'll be among the first to know when our brand new website is online. I'm Michael Monks. We'll see you next time.